Right. I am here.
Content. You want it? It's yours, my friend, as long as you have enough monies.
I think that's the wrong motion.
Sorry, shit. I can't give credit. Come back when you're a little... You want it? It's yours, my friend, as long as you...
Perfect. Perfect. Anyway. Today. Max match shenanigans. I'm also gonna look at Latent Power. That's pretty much all. Just uptime shenanigans. It is a sign of pure and utter competence how the quote-unquote Shadowbuff is actually just a bug. It's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. There. 3-piece AT-Ray. It's using Mind's Eye. I don't want that. I want Crit Boost. That Mind's Eye tells you I haven't played this game since AT-Ray. You just couldn't be bothered. Something absence makes the heart grow fonder. I don't know, man. I'm really looking forward to playing some Stronghold again eventually. The what's it called? Definitive Edition on Crusaders is out soon. And I'm very excited for that. And that's from someone that doesn't even like Crusaders very much. Looking forward to it nonetheless. Hot drink required. What on earth is this UI? Why'd they do that? What is this person? Did they make more side quests? But I tracked all the things that I captured, apparently. No, not all the things, just a bunch. Interesting. And by interesting, I mean I don't get why this exists. That's fine. Talk to all the things. Oh yeah, Modern Sheet. I should probably talk about that. So I installed Modern Sheet again. People like PC gaming is the way to go, but holy crap. It runs terrible, and all the Modern Sheet is actually terrible to maintain. Enabled. Alright, I saved the Arkwell investigation, the 8-star one, so might as well go and do a Chattacabra real quick just to make sure that all the correct info is displayed. As in, I see all the data that I want to see. That's gonna take a minute and a half. Could have done that before, but I didn't. Upgrade. You are the right person. You went MIA. What's the plan for 3.0? Do we split stuff again, or do you intend to do it Omni? Because that's the thing that's a little bit lost on me. I don't want to talk about it in depth right now. We split for now. Okay. Okay, it does not show me my data that I want to see. Yeah, I heard about kings. I'm just not sure how much. Alright. Because I've been talking to Kat earlier, and I didn't understand what the point was of me porting it. Because there's like no use for it for me right now. Because like every update you make is going to be a separate porting session for me, and that's kind of not great. That was my thought process there. Alright, I will... Should I do adaptation? Make this 1-to-1. Okay, I will then... I'm already a little bit behind actually. I'm thinking. Yeah, I'll get a uptime data today. And probably tomorrow. If all goes well, I can port Swaxe on Thursday, but I'll need to talk to you in advance, because I don't know where all the states should go, because that'll be one ginormous formula if it's going into the Omni. Hello, I don't speak Japanese. Hey, upgrade. I'm Xboxing. What's this? Did that do it? Is that better? Because I tried it for like 20 minutes and I couldn't get it to replicate. I assume it's to do with the YouTube compression. Like, it's not like that at all locally. Is it better or is it good? Is the question on hand. Better or good? Because like all these bars are lying. Not good yet. More or less gain. More or less gain. For reference, it's 12 now. How about 10? That better? Because it'll yell at me that it's red anytime. Like, it really doesn't matter. These bars are lying to me. That's terrible. I'm assuming it's acceptable now. Yeah, red usually means I'm peaking. That is correct. But the amount of times that I don't even reach yellow, which, you know, should mean that it's perfectly fine. Like, I'm barely courting yellow, and it just doesn't register sound at all. I don't understand the bars. Like, it's deep in the red now. Yeah, it is in OBS. It is OBS specifically, which accounts for this shenanigan. Yeah, oh, no wonder. Brother! Don't overestimate my setup, it's not great. Yeah, I yeeted it down to 8, and that's where it's gonna stay for now. So I really need to play game, unfortunately. Let's see. What the fuck are those numbers? Suffragan is almost always a trap. Yeah. I mean, it also has to do with that I don't really have a consistent speaking volume. So it makes things a lot more difficult to adjust around. Unless I actually went deep into it. But I did not yet have the time and patience to sit down and actually learn audio stuff. I really need a hand on that. Eventually. But you know as well as I how deep I'm in doing stuff pretty much all the time. So difficult to find the time for that. And then everyone I know, everyone I know that I could ask in person is also similarly busy. As you know. Hey, what the fuck are those numbers? What do you mean I have 3000% uptime on max might? Why is that there? What do you mean I have 102% physical damage? Power X mode 92%. That checks out actually, yeah. Yeah, so the first column is a complete and utter trap, and I only look at the second column. Does that make sense? It does. Fantastic. Understood. Moving on. Oh yeah, that could include Palico. I don't think there's... Is there documentation on these? I should have looked at that before I installed it, I guess. Whoops. But yeah, second column. Well, third column technically is what interests me in that case. Cool. Now then. I have to get my shit kicked in, right? This is the new stuff, right? Or did they just bump up all the 8 stars? I don't understand if it's new or not. Whatever upgrade. It's my list of skills that do and do not apply for it for. Rapid Morph. Right now it's just Rapid Morph. Yeah, I can do that later. But it should just be Rapid Morph. Well, and the files themselves. But that's... The files are flag. I don't want to think about it right now. Like, it's very hard to get into head and then turn into word. Alright, it did not show me my DPS, that is what I wanted to see as well. Let's see. Player status, buff. No. I don't want any of that. I want this. I don't want to see anyone else. This graph? No. Oh well, I don't care enough to actually dig through it. Fine. No DPS meter, just uptime meter. Good enough. God, what an awful starting position. I should have what I need. Enterprise is much cleaner, yeah, that's easier to use if DPS curves getting issues. Yeah, I only care about DPS itself so much. I know roughly that it's going to be in the realm of 80-ish. Probably. Should be. Because I'm bad at game. Yeah, no, DPS is just interesting to have a talking point, really. It's not doing anything for me. I've played and ran on console one too many years. Sneak, any sneak? I can greet like that, right? Yeah, I can. Beautiful. Oops. That does not seem new. Like in terms of how much I take, that seems about par for the course. Oh, that is not even targeting me. I don't like that there's evade extend on this. Only so much I can do about it though. Oh no. Why would you do that, Arcot? That's rude. Oops. I didn't have to mash the morph button this time, which I am impressed by. There's no way they fixed that, right? There's no way they made the game actually accept inputs. I'm too bad to read and game at the same time, unfortunately. Are you gonna enrage again? That would have been 20 years too late. Wow. Oh, Maxima just died instantly now, doesn't it? Oh, that's unfortunate. That whiffed me. I could have sworn I positioned better than that. Turns out I'm an idiot. Anyway, too lazy to heal. Give me mantle. Uh-oh, bad. That's no... No wound. Any wound? Any wound? Wound? There we go. You can tell I haven't played in a while, holy crap. I am bad at this. Burdog take the wheel, anyway. It's kinda crazy to see average DPS and boss compared to endgame Iceborne and seeing how much higher DPS even average players will have around. Yeah. Upgrade and I have very... Like, the whole team behind the guys has spent so many hours talking about that. It is... The more impressive thing is if you look at Sunbreak, and then you look at the older games, and realize that most speedrun times are roughly in the same ballpark, despite a massive power difference. And then you compare that to average players' clear time. You know what? I'ma rock you. You compare that to average players' clear times, and you quickly notice that it is indeed roughly the same power level every time, but people don't know how to set build or play well. He's really loving that combo. Oh, mistakes were made. Anyway. What on the... What? That's just rude. Unfortunately. The maximum situation is a situation and a half. I don't know how that... How do you even make a mistake like that? Like... What on earth did they... What on earth did they edit to have that be the outcome? Nice ledge, by the way. I will never forgive poor Ultimate for introducing ledges. Riveting gameplay. Did they actually buff hunting on to be not that tier anymore? Where's my radial menu? Jesus. Anyway. Yeah, weapon balance, like a balance across the weapons, has never truly been a thing. The closest you can possibly get is to make a meaningful difference between what can and can't clear a quest. Frontier. But even then, I don't know. I'm very conflicted about looking at it holistically. Like, keep in mind that I'm main Swaxe and I have main Swaxe. I'm not fast traveling because I'm not hunting fast. Do you see the time, dude? Do you see this? This is not good gameplay. What do you expect? Expectations too high. Oh, I'm KO'd. Wow. Oh, bad arc. Any wounds? Wound? Any wound? That is gonna amp, right? Yeah. Wound spamming. The bright side about the wounds is that I can reach chat while it does its thing. It's not the first hit after engaging. I've been doing this for 5 minutes. I think player stun value does not decay. I have zero proof for that, but it feels the part. Buffs are nice, but they mostly just make it more. Oh. But long for the areas enough to resist. Man, the amount of times I've said regarding this game, this is the first time I've seen that in a not happy way. I wish I would be paid for that. There's a lot of firsts and wilds. Yeah, no, I've seen that before, unfortunately. There's a... I'm playing MH since Try. And I've ran every game except Iceborne. I've seen a lot of things. But they're really flexing their competence with wilds. Like, really flexing their competence. Or lack thereof. Oh yeah, screenshotting. I do need meat data. Oh, what's that? Remember when I said, like, Upgrade, you probably heard me whine about this. Remember how maximum uptime was like 97% after the quote-unquote Shadowbuff? And I kept telling people it's completely irrelevant. I see 87%. And I made a bunch of mistakes. I see 76% agitator. I don't see the point in testing any further, honestly. This is very clear cut. It just makes zero difference for us. You roll, you full release, max minus up. The benefit of having a 7-second charge? You don't understand the table? Okay. Let me show you the table. Let me see if I can... Yeah, beautiful. Do I still have... I do. There we go. I don't know why it keeps messing this up. I'll explain the table to you, no problem. So, you have this column. That's the biggest thing. That column is garbage. You don't need to look at this column. I don't know what it's trying to say. That column is whatever. You have this column, which, when you look at this first, and if you look at other DPS meters, and if you've played any other game where DPS meters are somewhat common, say, like, it's mostly MMOs, right? So World of Warcraft, Final Fantasy XIV, and like Lost Ark, for example. If something is labeled like this, you would think that this shows how much of your total damage comes from that source. So if you have, say, peak performance, and it'll show like 20%, that would usually mean, in those circumstances, that 20% of your damage is because of peak performance. That is apparently not the case here. Instead, they just print how much your uptime is here. Peak performance, more like weak performance. Am I right? Piss performance. This is a child-friendly stream. Every other minute. But yeah, what you're looking at, as far as I understand, and I might very well be wrong, this is for how many of your attacks that skill was active for. So apparently my max might uptime is 87.6%, and if you compare that with before the bug fix, it used to be about 93 to 97%. So there's no real difference. Attack Up L is the cat song. Yeah. But yeah, Attack Up Ella's cat. I don't know why it's labeled that. But yeah, this is going to be the numbers that I'm going to keep track of today. And I'll have in the old Google Sheet so that it makes sense what I base my guides on. Because I'm not doing that manually ever again. That is so much work that you don't have to do. Like, that's the main reason for me to be on PC in the first place. I don't like the walking. I also don't understand if this was a big boy one or not. Like, allegedly they have like 50k health now. But 8 minutes is very much how long I usually take, so I don't believe that this is the special one. I like Ray. Well, they're just not in here. You thought Arcworld gets no change? I have not kept up with anything. I was busy with background work and editing stuff. I have done a terrible job keeping up. So Arc may or may not have gotten no changes whatsoever. Is Tempered? No. Oh wow, it doesn't let me do that from here. No, that's not. You. It's just 7 versus 8. But wait. Oh! So what you're saying is that this very quest could also spawn as an 8-star instead? That is what I'm catching out of this. So that's pretty much only the apexes? God. It's painful to not have a Twitter to keep following stuff, because fuck putting it out on where you actually bought the game from, right? But I also didn't read the Steam thing. I play Monster Hunter, I can't read. They should know better. This bigger stats and increased wound thresholds. Yeah, I heard that bit. I heard that bit. Which... I don't know if I can be upset about that. Because we can't... It was kind of to be expected, wasn't it? Like, just make number bigger is their way to increase difficulty. It's very rare that they actually do new moves. And that was a cool thing from Sunbreak. And we can't have cool things from Sunbreak in this game. Specifically, 30% more health except Gohu gets double. Yeah. Real. Real. The favorite boy situation really shows with what's it called with the set. On paper, 4-piece is still the top performing set. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Okay, I think I understand. Now, how many do I have? Woman. West Broad. How many investigations? 48. How much money? 86k. Okay. Here's the plan. I'm gonna rest until I find one. And then I'm gonna see... I'm gonna check uptime on that. It'll make good B-roll. What was it? Clemency Morning, I think? Surely I remember all these. I'm still not used to the new menus, by the way. So this would be a beefy version, right? Albeit only 4-star. And then this would also be a beefy version question mark, but also only 4-star. Say normal one. I'll take the 4-star, 8-star, right? How do you communicate that even at this point? It sounds so awkward. Let's go. Let's see. It better produce me some numbers. I like me some numbers. I miss arena investigations from Sunberg. I really miss them. What the? Huh? Huh? Can't see anything. Surely I can. Oh. I was about 20 years too late on that. Rare moment of Ray jumping down a cliff, indeed. Does that happen regularly? I've never seen him do that. Oops. Oh, that was just me being dumb. You gonna come down here, Ray? You gonna, Ray? Ray? Please? You gonna? You just flies the waves he's moving. Yeah. And now you're coming up. I'm not playing that game with you, Ray. I should have slotted Mind's Eye back in. Oh. One of these days it will actually recognize that I'm doing an unbrittled splash input. One of these days. From me. Hello?
I can't give credit. Come back when you're a little richer.
Thanks, Marshall.
You want it? It's yours, my friend, as long as you have enough monies.
The max situation is that It was Shadowbuff. It was Shadowbuff by accident. It was a bug. The bug is now fixed. And there's a lot of discussion around, oh, Max might bad now, oh, we should use something else now. When it genuinely doesn't make a difference for Swaxe. Jump scare. That jump scare is gonna happen a bunch, I feel. He's on a random timer from 15 minutes to 2 hours. It's fixed, yeah. Yeah, so the thing is that it was active for longer than you would think it would be. It had you have a grace period after rolling. Yeah, it is a huge range, but it's also funny. You had a grace period after rolling, and that grace period would restore every time your stamina hit max, instead of being like a once per X time thing, which they didn't want. So now it's back to as it was originally, which means honestly nothing. Nothing is what that means. Because there are no other go-to slots that you can feasibly go for outside of speedrun scenarios, so it's a very moot discussion in the first place, but I don't like arguing out of that. I like to have numbers backing up the things I say. That makes sense. That is the main thing here. Will I hit? Nice. Thanks, Ledge. I will never forgive for you. Nice, Ledge. Gotta stay on it. Yeah, no, I don't think I will. I hate ledges so much. Cool. We should use something else. Yeah, the other two deck. Yeah, there's a lot of very knowledgeable people around. Like, extremely knowledgeable people. And I am very happy and blessed that I know so many of them. But it's not only the 2 stars, if that makes you feel any better. There's no other 3 slots either. You can pick between Agitator and... Yeah, you can pick Agitator. That's pretty much the end. There is no other skill. Like, that's every skill in the game. Every single one of them. Except for Peace Gore. It is... Calling it disappointing is... Not hitting it home. Extremely knowledgeable people, Sash. Ah. I know a thing or two. Then again, I've also been doing this since what, 14 years now. You would hope I learned a thing or two in that time. What's Latent Power? Latent Power uptime 51% apparently. Right? No, 50. 45. I don't understand. I will just go with the third column and call it that. I'm not gonna dig through all of this. Oh yeah, there's the screenshot. There's the upcoming thing that they said with what was it? Something skills. I genuinely hope that we're going down the frontier route with this. I want to turn a whole set into a deco for that set bonus. I want to turn in 5 pieces of gore armor to get a deco that gives the set bonus. That would be fun. That would finally bring some variance. Not currently, but I have played a lot of Frontier. Granted, not when it was live, unfortunately, but like several private servers. The only things left to do for me in there are getting a proper setup and then doing the Musu. I want to get a run on Musu Elzelion. Musu Elzelion. I swear I speak English. Like, I want to get a time on that guy. The question is where. Because Rain has the best infrastructure for it. But I play Swaxe, so non-daily boosted Swaxe is really upsetting. Yes, double the gods for the same meter. Beautiful. It's been a while I last played Frontier though. If Wild gets on my nerves enough, like it'll strongly depend on where they take what other additions they want to make. Because I do need to practice Wilds and get better at it, and I just didn't feel like it at all since release. It's like, what good is a guide if they're bad at the game? Is my thought process here. So I need to practice and get better at that. There is now 0 monsters that I want to run in this game. So I can just focus on overalls not being as bad anymore. And yeah, then it depends on where they take the additions. If the system that they're gonna go for is similar to Frontier, that means that the meta is pretty much solved from the get. What the fuck? That means the meta is pretty much solved from the get-go. We're just doing more gore stuff. And then I don't need to math a lot around that. And then I can probably play Frontier a bit more in the downturn. 5-star, 8-star, 5-star go. If one spawns, I will try, but I'm really bad at 4. This is an 8-star, 4-star Ray, for the record. That's why it takes so long. But I refuse to install mod feed and mod to test their stuff. I do want a couple of them though. Para has gotten shorter too, hasn't it? Oh no. Oh no. Something less wounds? I should actually hit the head instead. Corridors. Bro, I love corridors. Bro, I love corridors. Heal me, cat. I don't want to do it myself, I'm too lazy. Heal me, cat. Do your job. One of these years. Yeah, they increase power resistance. Can't tell I noticed. They also nerfed aim apparently. That should have hit me. That genuinely should have hit me. I have those moments a lot in Wilds. Like specifically with Ray. There's so many moves where I'm like, that should not have hit me. And then a bunch of moves where I'm like, that should have, but they just don't. Or do. I don't understand his hitboxes well at all. Okay. Let's see. Too slow. Unfortunate. I hoped I could counter that. I could not. Oh. Annual reload. It took that long for the first offset? Brother. I love that the wound pop doesn't even topple him mid-air. Fast, 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 fast. No! Unfortunate. Sometimes maybe works, sometimes maybe not. Yeah, I don't know about Gore. Part of me wants to, but I'm also really bad at Gore. If one spawns, I might, because the data is useful anyway. Actually, the objectively correct thing to do would be to get all of the apexes and go like everything that got buffed and hunt that and keep the uptimes from those. Because that's probably what people are hunting the most anyway. So it would be... What was it about para resistance? I count 2 paras. Maybe they updated the wrong values. Do it. Hit me. I have a love-hate relationship with full release. My hot take for Swaxe is that we should move 5 MB away from full release ticks, specifically the file ticks, and shove those into double slash instead. So full release minus 5 on file ticks for minus 40 and double slash plus 40 MB. I hate how punished we are for pressing double slash. It is so weak. Like that way, you would get back to double slash triple slash gaming as your best combo. And then you would... No! Rude. You would get to double and triple slash gaming. You would use rise and slash combo whenever you couldn't. And you would use full release for utility, which is what I think would be the healthiest things for Swaxe. But I'm also just a nerd with a spreadsheet, so it might not be the best choice. It's just what I would personally do. Because I miss using double slash. Yeah, no balance changes. For some reason Swaxe is perfect the way it is. Tokuda's vision indeed. Or lack thereof. Don't you also find it's? Don't you also think it's funny that the majority of event rewards are glasses? It's so funny to me. He had like 2 health left. And I had to chase him for that. Rude. Tokuda's lack of vision. I need to set up Twitch again, just so I can have a chatbot. Like, I'm not gonna stop streaming on YouTube, but I want like a little... Where's my mouse? Here's my... There we go. I would move this a little bit up. Like, you guys stay down here, right? But I would have a smaller version up there that's just one line of Twitch chat. Just so I can have a bot over there. Every 10 minutes or so automated. Tokuda's lack of vision. Even if I'm not playing Wilds. Just blame the man for everything. I don't understand what they were thinking with this game. I genuinely don't understand. Like, you're not appealing to the casuals. Not more than you usually do. And you're definitely not appealing to your most die-hard fans, which is usually the runners and the theory people. And you kind of just piss everyone off at once. It is quite impressive in that regard. We're still in beta. Open beta 4. Damn upgrade. Only 89% max mod uptime. Jeez. Yeah, max mod might be dead. That is sarcasm. Max mod is fucking fantastic. Nobody in their right mind should think anything else, but... Alright, let's see. Quinn wants to talk. What if I don't want to talk to Quinn? What then? Am I gonna do him one more time? I don't think I will. Goodbye. What else can I delete? I think I'm too lazy to actually go and check. Resting time. Alright, let's see. Give me... That is not still the same one, right? It is not? It is not, okay. Why did they change that UI? I don't get it. X-Men I've heard Greatsword maybe? Yeah, Greatsword maybe, actually, yeah, because tackle reasons. Probably. I would have to ask Jack Skin and Zero. Then again, I don't know if Jack played recently, he might have. Or Ragnar. Does perfect guarding also consume stamina? I don't play shield weapons, unfortunately. Yeah, I always eat the poor man's lunch. I like my role-playing to be realistic. And realistically, if you're working as a hunter, you have a job, which means you have poor parents. You can't afford rich boy meat. So... Well, I can't afford rich boy meat. That is not the quest I want. Again. Even we go. Don't you love this riveting gameplay? How much fun this is. Look how fun we're jumping for joy for loading screens. I have a love-hate relationship with this game. So I was playing a bunch of Titan Quest, which is like an ancient ARPG, like early 2000s. A bunch last week, because I just needed time away from Wilds. Because it genuinely hurts my soul. But like the first day was fun and nice, and then the second day was okay, and then starting the third day I was like, I really need Monster Hunter in my life. It's a love-hate relationship. It's really weird. Like I don't enjoy playing Wilds very much. But I also don't like not playing it. It's really weird. Okay, am I resting for the wrong time? Because... oh yeah. I can do this guy. God, I hate Mitsu. Mitsu has to be one of the funniest... Is it unchanged? Okay. Goodbye. Understood. Then I'm not doing that guy. I'm not gonna interact with Mitsu any more than I have to. Mitsu is one of the showcases of competence that they've done. Like, how do you make a monster that is very much known for having a very specific and very good music track, but then forget to add the main track to it? Like, Wild's Miso theme is a slap in the face. I felt personally offended when I heard it for the first time. But hey, buy our DLC. I don't want to be super negative about Wilds. I really don't want to be. But they're not making it easy. They just retcon Deviant into normal meter too. Yeah. That is also a thing. That is also a thing. I never believed that they have any idea how to do lore at all. They know how to do ecology. The way monsters are designed makes sense and feels right. But the lore doesn't. I don't think they know how to do story. Oh look! Man, it's been so long I did Ray. I forgot what it was, but I saw someone post an 8-minute Ray. For Swaxe. Which is baffling. I should probably go and hunt that Ray before I comment on 8-minute runtimes. Keep in mind, I don't use buffs. And my Swaxe is shit. Move bird up. Where's equipment? There we go. Like, there's definitely room for improvement here. I'm just not gonna gamble for it. Because fuck that. Any sneak attack? Oh no. Are you guys sure that they did something? Because that does not hurt nearly as much as people made it sound like it would. Yeah, no, it really doesn't. Am I hunting the wrong thing? I heard they did. Allegedly it's 15%. In before it's only gore. Would be so funny if it was literally only gore. Crap. Because Ray does not feel different. And I also don't know where the info is from in the first place. I would assume it's Reddit, but I think I don't need to explain why I don't trust Reddit very much. Nice offset. I should not hit the feet as much, I don't have Mind's Eye. What was that about power resistance? Remind me. I forgot. And so did they. See, that stuff is why I like focus mode. The overhead shenanigans that you can do. Those are very cool. But then this stuff is not. Like, there is cool stuff you can do because of focus mode. I just hate all the other stuff you can also do because of it. Quick, stab him. No. Unfortunate. No time of him side swing of 5 arrows in a row. You're suffering. Yeah. I mean, suffering is why we play Swaxe, isn't it? I don't know if you've played, but if you have, do you remember Swaxe in Rye? That barely functioning thing. What the fuck? Why does it have part of the AT Ray moveset now? Huh? What happened here? I'm not tripping, right? It did not have that before. Crap. Unfortunately, I don't care. Get full released, idiot. Yeah. Dude, Powerful used to give 25% raw. Can you imagine? 25% post-raw. Ginormous. And it still somehow sucked. And then we had to pay for the sins of being overpowered in 4 and 4U. By also being the weakest. I think Horn was quote-unquote worse sometimes. But having some monsters that you just cannot sub 10, impressive. Choices were made. Choices of varying quality were made. Oh man. And I used to main Swaxe back then too. Like, I'm fine with it being weak-ish. Just make it make sense. Just make it fun. FRS isn't that. But yeah, enough complaining. What was speedrun scene back then, especially going to be. So the scene was a lot of the level 140 stuff, and Swaxe couldn't even get sub 10 in some speedruns on some stuff. Genuinely terribly weak. I'll hit that wound. You can't stop me, Ray. I will hit that wound. Told you. Cool. Haircut? Any haircut enjoyers? Yeah. That was a very casual 8-minute hunt. I don't see the problem. I don't feel the buff. What do you mean they got buffed? There's no way, right? That's the run that I saw. Let me scroll. Oh, that's 80, Ray. No. No. Oh, there it is. 8-minute. Oh, it was 8-minute goal. Fine. I'll get a go then. What do? I slot Mind's Eye first and foremost. That is something I actually need. Screenshot of this. What? 91% uptime on max might? Oh, that skill is bad. Oh, it's so dead. Gold is also insane, they say. 2 players double HP. Is that another Zoe situation where they made it scale wrong? Again? Why do they keep fixing things that aren't broken? Ah, baffling. I would like to be... Oh man. To be a content creator of the size where you can actually talk to developers where you can have a conversation on that level. The dream. I have so many questions. So many questions. But then again, yeah, it has. I've struggled with sleep, so I stream whenever the fuck. I try to stick to the usual time more. Yeah, but even if I was that size, right, it wouldn't matter because I'm European. Yeah, true. I don't think they would appreciate me talking to blue-haired official streamer dude. I don't think they would enjoy that. Just between the two of us. I don't think anyone would enjoy to have that conversation. I genuinely believe that they do not enjoy people making guides of their games. Which is insane. Because they make fighting games. Like, yeah, what do you expect people analyze that stuff? Oh no, this is the better Mundus Altus. I'm an idiot. Okay. I knew I had one that had more. I knew I had a 210 version. This is broken. This makes no sense. Oh. Oh, talking about broken. Oh. Oh. I heard things. They fixed it. They fixed the antivirus description. Oh, they fixed the antivirus description. Finally. Why is there different wording between WAX 4 and WAX 3? I have like a whole... I probably have 20 to 30 examples of things that are just wrong. Like, they're not gonna run out of fixing stuff. Yeah, Wax 4 and 5 are read by a different guy. Different intern. First one had to go on break. No, they don't give much larger boni. Like, that's the whole point. If you look, Wax 2 to 3 is +5/+5, and then 3 to 4 is also +5/+5, but for some reason they had to use different wording. What was another example I had that was... Oh yeah, this one. They could just give numbers. Yeah, it makes no sense. It's... Don't question it, is the best advice that I have. Just accept it for what it is. I mean, if you wanted it to not be repetitive, sure, but then also just add the number there. Like, just weak spot, 5, 10, 15, 20, affinity. You don't need to put a whole sentence. Especially because there's skills like Adrenaline Rush where they do not bother putting sentences there. Hold on. I remember the menu. I swear, I'm not that dumb. Okay. Ooh. Where is Ad Rush? Here's Ad Rush. Okay. They explain when it's active and then say +X while active. Right? That makes sense. Why do they need to repeat the condition every level for Wax, but they don't do it for Ad Rush? Look, here's my argument. Burst gives different values. Oh, unfortunate. Alright, you have a good one? Thanks for hopping by. Yeah, so Burst gives different values depending on weapon, right? They managed to code it in a way that it gives different values for weapons. So what stops them from coding it to show you different values depending on the weapon you have equipped? Okay. We'll do this professionally. If I can figure out menus again. Did I just screenshot wax like an idiot? I did, actually. Okay. Here. Copy this, put it here. You can see MS Paint, right? No, you can't. Now you can. Here. Let's... So what stops them from just doing for the first and secondary weapon, right? Oops. I know these are made up numbers now, but I don't care. Like, what stops them from doing this? It genuinely makes no sense to have it like this, but... Dude, do you know the White Flame Scorcher interaction? I spent so long testing that. It is so dumb. Like, it is unfathomable how they'd come up with that to behave the specific way it does. So, White Flame has its own RNG to activate. Like, it has its own RNG to proc. Scorcher has its own RNG to proc. Like, if they're separate. They don't have the same RNG to proc. Scorcher procs slightly more frequently than White Flame does. But if you stack them, the Scorcher part is nerfed because it now procs at the same time as White Flame. So like it procs slightly more rarely now. For reasons why they can't have the same value? Fuck knows, man. Beyond me. Absolutely beyond me. It's absurd. That's for us to evening. Like, it makes no sense. Balance. True and real. Balance. Or lack thereof. Fine, give me the stupid login bonus. Wow, 2 mega potions. That was worth 400 notifications. Do they not realize how much electricity they wasted for 2 megapods? Oh. I don't understand how anything here came to be. It is... But I'm also not meant to do that, am I? I'm just some idiot with a spreadsheet. But yeah, I'm semi-excited to start working on the new spreadsheet. If it all works as intended, it's gonna be really nice. Really nice. Although I dread actually working on it. To anyone that's ever tried to get Swaxe on paper, like, so damage calculation is relatively easy, right? It's not super complex if you do simple stuff. But try to automate it for Swaxe to get on paper. It is so bloated. There is so many things that interact. It is terrible. And Wilds is one of the easier games to do it in. Do it in Sunbreak. Sunbreak is absurd. Where you have moves that are independently affected by Rapid Morph, File Switch Boost, and the file itself. And sometimes they all stack and sometimes they don't. It's terrible to set up a sheet for that. Really annoying. Especially so if you want to do more than one weapon. Really annoying. But man, does it feel good every time that you don't have to do it by hand anymore. I will admit. This is a bunch of items. 1, 3, 4, 5, 7, 9. How many is this? Do I save the ones that give a couple of things, or do I just cheat the thing and questions over questions?
I heard from the others.
Yeah. No, it's not so much a moral dilemma. No, the thing is, in order to cheat my Artian weapons, I would need to download a separate file, and I'm too lazy to do that. I am beyond moral at this point. The moral thing would be to get a refund, but they refuse me that. You start streaming because you want to be famous. I started streaming so I could get a refund for Wilds. We are not the same. Oh man. Wilds. Oh, that is a lot. I will take that. That is a lot. Ooh. Free stuff. Any go? Any... You can't spawn in the arena, right? Brave of you to assume that I would buy the expansion. Remember when they did the survey? Like 2 weeks after release? That is actually a lot of stuff. Never mind. Just 11. Disappointing. No. We had open beta 1. That was first consoles and then also PC for like a weekend. Then we had open beta 2, which happened twice, because it's open beta 2, makes sense. Then we had open beta 3. Then we had title update 1, which is open beta 4. We're gonna have title update 2 and 3. So that's gonna be open beta 5 and 6. And then the expansion is just what's it called in game terms again? Not offspring. English sword. A spin-off. Because for some reason the G rank editions are spin-offs. The only Monster Hunter games are Monster Hunter 1, 2, Try, 4, Portable Third, right, that's a different one. Generations, World, Rise, and Wilds. Everything else, spin-off. How the fuck a DLC is a spin-off is a riddle I have not managed to solve in my lifetime. That's not a hot take. That is actually what they said in an interview back in the 4U era. They consider G-Rank updates spin-offs.
Yes.
It's ages that I read that, so I don't have the source on hand. Unfortunately. What do you mean, what is this stream title? The maximized situation is insane.
Okay. Bye.
Instead of 97%, I now have 91. Wow. Terrible skill. Gore refuses to spawn. Queen wants to talk. What if I don't want to talk to Queen? Ever thought about that? What's the other thing that we were talking about? Yeah, refund to lift to reload these persons. Oh yeah, the feedback. The feedback survey after release. I'd like to be honest and direct about things, like just generally. You can also just hold on. I'll make a public lobby, and then we can do it if you want. I'll be bad, but we can do it.
Understood.
And they still didn't fix that menu. Love to see it. Where is anything? There's player list. Any player list? Member list. There you go. Yeah. But people also play with more than single player. I mean, at this point, I'm just curious if it'll kill me or not. That is like the main curiosity. I don't think a lot of people are actually grinding gore of all things. Not after the complaints. But up to you. Oh no, I didn't want to make you boot it. Very bad. But yeah, in that feedback form, I wrote like all the questions that were like, okay, what aspects of Wilds did you like, and I just couldn't click any of them. Like, I don't care about the story, I don't care about the characters. Monster design is, it exists, and while some of them look cool, like I like Ray visually, for example, all like the majority of the fights are not. And then I just put that I'm probably indisputably what you would consider a sweaty tryhard to be. And I just wrote down that this game actively makes me dislike gaming. Like if the way I feel about Wilds does not change until the expansion comes out, I'm not gonna get it.
I heard from the others.
Incomplete does not begin to describe it. It feels like a scam. Why can meters spawn in the arena? But what? I'm gonna save it. I can't. Out of base.
Hello. Yes.
So, base game releases is incomplete is unfortunately nothing new. We are very... like, I'm saying we as in people that played Monster Hunter for more than 10 minutes are very aware of games not releasing in completed states anymore. Unfortunate as it is, that kind of just is how it works nowadays, much as I hate it. I don't want to delete the gathering boost, unfortunately. Delete this.
Understood.
Now, Wilds feels forced. They take a lot of what I like about MH and quote-unquote fix it by replacing it with systems that don't work. Why is food real-time based? Who asked for that? Why do mantles not reset on quest completion? Widow Hunt, what? Did you post anything? It's not showing up for me. Oh. Oh, you... you can kill it if you want. I can sit here yapping for a bit longer complaining about walls.
I'm happy to help anytime.
You said it to one player. I know the feel. Yeah, man, AT Ray. Why was that handled that way? It is... a mystery. And that's the other thing, man. Things didn't need to be that way, and yet it's not showing me where it spawns. Why is it not showing me where it spawns? Oh, it does. It's up there. I'm done. Okay. I'm just blind. I can't read, and I can't see. I play a mage.
I heard from the others.
Alright. Holy shit, you have mobile data? No. Get off the game. You don't waste your... Oh, table data. Oh, okay. Oh, right. Yeah, that was a situation and a half. I'm trying. Man, isn't it cool that they made everything server-based so that things like this wouldn't happen? Full competency on display. Never not funny. We did it! Hooray! Where's... Bug. 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 Thank you, Bug. Oh. What joy! Okay. Unfortunate time. What? Somehow that didn't reach me. No, I know why that somehow didn't reach me. Because fuck fixing the positions of Raws. It's always been above the neck. It will continue to be. Nice full release. Oops. Oops. I say that having absolutely no impact on it. No, don't manually recharge you. It used to. Yeah, there we go. Okay. What's he screaming at? One of these weeks I'll actually hit him. Oops. A mantle still active. No, it's not. Okay. Rude? Very rude? I should have not done that. I'm just latent power gaming, actually. I mean, okay. Mistakes were made. Yeah, Gore definitely feels different. He hurts a lot more. Which I don't think is necessary in fucking base game. Hitbox. Very normal and natural. You can't make me dodge Gore. You can't. My god, this guy. Oh no. Hey, rude. A latent power. Beautiful game. Beautiful game. How do you like the buff icon scaling with how much health, how much max health you have? That's a fun touch, isn't it? Why did it drop my charge? Game, please. Way too early. Wow, that sucked. I was expecting something. To not be there. I successfully wasn't there. Mistakes were made. But that can't destroy back. Oh, I died. I've made it, oopsie. Finally an offset. And I wish to follow up. Unfortunate. I'm not gonna interact with that goal right now. Oh no! Rude. Absolutely rude. Wow. Those wounds seem to last a pretty long time. I died, sorry.
Are you alright? Take a second to restock your supplies.
Oh. My count is back. Oh. Oh, why did... I love when it decides to Fate Slash instead of overhead. Forward overhead. Beautiful. Big fun every time. I mean, minus me being bad, that wasn't so terrible.
This thing's a
16, 17-minute hunt though. Let's see. Oh no, 90% max mod uptime in 2-player. Oh, terrible. That skill is dead. Let's see. Agitator? Casual 80% agitator uptime? Yeah, no, Wax is totally gonna compete with that. Like, I had better agi uptime than I had amp uptime. Thank you for hosting the call. That was an experience. I hope I'll get some more so I can practice. Brother, what are power blades? Razor sharp handicraft. Ooh. Oh no, that's fire attack. I'm done. I can't read. Grab the screenshot for data collection. Beautiful. Yeah, thanks a ton for that. That helps. But yeah, I am coming to the conclusion that the Maximite bug fix, let's call it, made absolutely zero impact. None. Wow. Running wild, I could never. Heal Dragon Claw. Oh, I think I'll need that. Very cool. Just entrance. Something monkey. I'll bully monkey a little bit. I do not know monkey very well. What do you think of that? Is monkey gone? Thanks. You have a good night. Thanks for hanging around. Am I Dumbo? I thought that I could talk to NPCs. Was that over already? Was it like a 3-day thing?
Come back when you're a little, richer. Content. You want it? It's yours, my friend, as long...
Thanks, Moshu. Content. You want it?
Hey, Avis unit. Always nice to meet people I know I can count on.
The feeling's mutual. What's Vespa unit up to here?
A few things. As you know, tempered monsters have been cropping up all throughout the East. Well, seems this spot's the one exception. Eyewitness reports have all but dried up overnight.
Interesting. And
Interesting.
I'm guessing there are no clear leads on the cause?
You guessed it. And to top it off, our unit just got another job dropped on us. Just as I was trying to map out our priorities, a person of your caliber walked in. No pressure, but if you've got a hand free, would you mind helping us out?
Okay.
Yeah? That'd be huge.
I'll look forward to it. Do you have any information?
We haven't finished a full sweep of the middle or upper strata yet. Might be a good start.
Got it. I'll see what we can find.
I am looking forward to 80. What's his face? Ugh. You'd think I know monsters by now. Jin, 80 Jin. That's what I'm really looking forward to. Hopefully a little bit more set building freedom. Now I want to talk to the optional person.
Well, what can I do for you?
Recently stumbled upon the remains of a monster in the upper stratum they call Brood. A great ape. I think monkeys aren't real.
Mahemi. Oh.
Oh. Oh. Yeah, I don't know. I am not very good at reading out story beats. So I choose not to. I mean, they could have just voice acted them anyway, but they chose not to. Better to give cats an English voice. When the fuck did I help you? What are you talking about? I have no idea what they want me to search. And I'm not gonna go find out. I'll be real. I am getting tired a little bit. So I'll do the unlock. There's probably some hunt related to this. I'll do that, and then I'll call it for today. So maybe 20 more minutes, depending on how bad I am at finding whatever they want me to find. What is that orange thing? Dog, move. I'm looking for carcasses. Unfortunately, I can't read, so... I'm looking for dead stuff. Where dead stuff? These things are not dead. Wrong carcass. Terribly wrong carcass. That chance you should rest now and put down this bad game. No, I'll unlock it first. I'll unlock and hunt it first. It's just monkey again. Oil. I'm at the very bottom. No, I'm not at the very bottom. Am I? No, I'm not. Where would anything even be? I mean, realistically, right? I would just need to go through them in order. But surely that would just result in something. Right.
And each step forward brings new discoveries.
I literally just consumed caffeine. Or is it already off? I am not that immune. Like, I specifically stopped consuming caffeine for a while to not become immune to it. Like to, that's not the item I want. Whatever. The upper and middle. Oh, so I'm not supposed to be in the bottom at all. Okay. I'm genuinely just an idiot that can't read. Cool. Cool. Let's start here. I refuse to look up a guide for this. So there weren't any here. Which pretty much only leaves that area. Unless there were and I'm an idiot. Which is a real possibility. Get blinded, idiot. True and real, Arby. True and real. Anyway, I'm supposed to find that stuff somewhere, but I don't see that stuff. Is that the that stuff that I'm supposed to find? No, right? I don't get it. I'm in the wrong area altogether. Just on a different map. Shouldn't be, right? Man, I'm too lazy to look up where stuff is. Don't make me. Go here. I probably should have paid attention to what the NPCs were saying. That is a lesson I have learned a decade ago and immediately forgot. In before it actually wants me to find random ass that stuff. No, that's a bonfire. That is not going to help me.
Flesh rots. Carrion feeds the scavengers.
I mean, okay. I don't see... That's supposed to help. Yeah, I genuinely have no idea what... Unfortunate. Punished. Punished for my inability to read. Hello. It goes. I have no idea where these two things are that they want me to find. How goes it for you? Fine, I yield. We're game 8. What's this? Oh. Yeah, that's game 8. Five, 11. Okay, cool. I checked, I googled a guide. I'll finish unlocking this. I'll do whatever it is once, and then I'll go pass out. I am tired. So I don't remember who all I told that, but I was dooming Wilds, and specifically Swaxe and Wilds, since way before release, pretty much since announcement. And shortly before announcement, I said that if Wilds is going to be a mediocre game,
It's a Rathian, tempered from the look of her.
I'm going to have a nice garden this year.
She passed
And
natural causes?
yesterday,
Could it be?
no, Friday, that's 2 days ago now. 2 days ago, I dug a hole near the fence and moved a couple hundred kilos of soil. Yeah, I suppose I'm not very open about that because I keep forgetting that that's something I can talk about, LMAO. I do grow my own peppers. Because, man, do the stores not have the peppers I like. This year is... What's it? I have Rabbit, I have Bird's Eye, and Cayenne are currently sprouting. Do you mind if you react to one of my videos? Which one?
Check your map when you're ready.
Out of curiosity, which one would that be? It's 11. Then. The support says one. Yeah, sure. That's bueno with me.
I can't help but want to touch them.
Depending on when you do it, I would be down to talk further about it, depending on when. Like, obviously not right now. Probably not today. I've never been to Area 11. Is that what's happening here? Yeah, just let me know in advance. Also, don't spoil me like that. I have a Discord, yes. Not a server, though. Not yet. You can join the Wiggler one. That's on the website. You can DM me through there. Let me go find... I just haven't bothered making a server for myself yet. So the thing is, if I think about how many people I'm interacting with, I get really fucking nervous. And it's very much not fun. So I try to treat it as if there's a total of 3 people. And from that perspective, it hasn't made sense yet. Yeah, same. Actually, how do we do this? Well, I suppose technically the invite link is out in the open anyway because it's publicly accessible. Let me... Wiggler code. That should do it. And then you should be able to DM me through there. Oh, that is not a fantastic. And then near there. I have no idea where this is. Middle Strata North Camp. I have also no idea where that is, but it tells me that I need to go north, so that's an improvement. Happy to help. Which direction is north? Oh. That way. And then middle. Oh. It's literally up there. Jesus Christ. I'm too old for this. Oh wait, that's... There's no way it's there. No, don't tell me that that's where it is. Oh, clearly it's at 11. I'm not too dumb to read numbers, I promise. I deal with numbers every day. I know how numbers work. I won't. I appreciate that. This is too whimsical for me. Seize the whimsy. This is also not the one. Bro, what do you mean if you go to this stupid camp, you're immediately there? Rude. The other one was a zone with a big crystal formation, kind of like Bismuth. Yeah, the problem is, so game 8 says it's an area 11. Now the problem is I've never been to area 11. I don't think I've found that, like, generally speaking. And they say it's north, which I would like to believe is this direction. So... no, that is 3. So that leads there, and then that also leads directly there, then that also leads directly there. Is it here? But that's also not the middle anymore. This is embarrassing. Too whimsical for me. Yeah, go to where the rafting is going. No, why you, no. Burdock. Wait.
This is a perfect campsite.
It's a campsite. Yeah, I have no idea what the thing is here. 11. It wants to be middle stratum, so it's supposed to be here-ish. Is that a 5? Is that a good one? It is a good one. Consolidation. I don't know. Nice carcass is going to be found at area 11 of the Elbow Basin. The North Camp. To reach area 11 immediately. Do I, huh? Do I use Middle Strata North Camp? Which is this. To reach 11 immediately. And then what? I'm trying to align the map, but that whole area I just don't know. I think that is this bit, right? Curves twice like this, but it doesn't curve enough. No. I think this is the one they're showing. Like, how do I... oh, no, that's not... that's not it either, is it? There's this bit. Google to the rescue. No, don't. That is not that camp. That is the south camp. Me when I can't do north and south. Wow. So the gore that I was hunting earlier was a 16-minute adventure, which is a lot. But then I tried Arkweld and I tried Ray, and they did not feel any different. Dude, not even Zoshia has that. I looked at, so on release day of that update, there was a lot of chatter in the places I frequent. Risen to Yostra, the standard quest for him, has between 58 and 61,000 health. This thing has almost Risen Elder levels of health. I don't understand what the concept here is, man. I really don't understand what the idea was. Yeah, sure. Thanks for asking it before. That's very cool. I appreciate that. Thanks. Have a good one. Alright. So allegedly, it is here-ish. Me when I can't do north and south. There it is.
Wait a moment.
The Gypceros looks tempered, but I'm not seeing any signs of life.
Yeah, that's the whole idea with Gypceros, isn't it?
Also been a tempered specimen.
SMH.
Let's regroup for a second. I've noticed a trend between all these.
Alright. And then.
Huh? You want to know about the dead monsters in the oil well basin?
Right. Specifically, the particularly dangerous ones. We call them tempered.
Well, sure. It's been a pretty hot topic. Rokul was just talking about it earlier. Heard they took them all down with their bare fists. Talk about amazing! Or something like that.
No, we haven't. Wait, did you say bare fists? Against tempered monsters?
Well, yeah. I actually just heard another story saying someone watched it happen. But thinking about it, that doesn't sound like the sort of thing you guys would do.
What's with that attitude?
Thanks, Monkey. Though, what you're describing still doesn't sound possible by human hands.
Right? That's why I asked her where she saw it so I could check. She said it was at the lowest part of the subterrane. Hopefully they haven't left already.
That's plenty to go on. Thanks a lot. We'll look into it from here.
Okay, let me know if you have other questions. I'm always around. See ya!
I will learn the map menu. Eventually. I think it's here-ish. I have a camp that's closer to I don't. Fortunate. It's by 16, between 16 and 14. Over here. Okay, progress. Progress. Funny noise.
Is that creature there? Do you suppose that's a man?
No fun allowed.
Who are you?
Greetings. We belong to an organization called the Hunters Guild. To put it simply, we hunt monsters.
We.
Wait, that fighting spirit. I see. You too are no stranger to death. And it's unbelievable what you can do with just your fists. You must have gone through rigorous training. That being said, you're doing a number on the ecology here. I'd like to ask you to stop. What cause have we to hesitate in dispatching these fell beasts? Are you not a hunter?
Fight, 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 fight.
Life does not hesitate to exterminate other life. Should it have reason to believe it is a threat? No matter how weak or how strong they are, all creatures can exhibit the desire to kill.
I don't dispute that, sir, but the ideal we strive for is harmony with...
Enough! Know this. All who seek true strength must walk this path. If you would quail before it, begone! I'm afraid we can't do that. Then show me. In turn, I offer you a glimpse of the abyss. Die 1,000 deaths! Each blow 1,000. 1,000 blows as one. Master your craft, and this shall be within your grasp.
Couldn't even be bothered to animate that.
Has the weight of my fist sparked a killing intent within you, Hunter? The only path the powerless see before them is the one that keeps them powerless. Train endlessly. Push yourself to the brink in battle. Only then will the path to true strength open to you. Begone! If you would ask me to stay these fists, make me a show of your power. Speak to me then, and no sooner.
Wow. Arena quest. Alright. I think I accidentally went to the arena instead. Alright. One monkey. What could go wrong? What could possibly go wrong? Ooh, I get switch axe. Gimme. Don't care what set it is, I want switch axe. Thanks, overlay.
Are you not quite yourself?
True strength can only be obtained in a fight with your very life on the line. Now, to seek death and face it down.
Such intensity. You almost sound like that Akuma fellow we met earlier. And my eyes must be deceiving me because you look just like him too.
Come, Alma. The battle's to the death before me demands your witness.
Sure? I mean, understood. I'm, on it, I guess.
Very well.
I can also just try it.
I shall pierce the heavens and cause the earth itself to scream. Sacrifice yourself to the sun.
Fine. I'll play your stupid games.
This is the battle I hunger for.
I have no idea what they want me to do here. Oops. Super oops. Yeah, okay. No more dicking around. We Swaxe in this. Weak. True.
Attack if you dare.
That was an oopsie. "20 years too late on that counter."
You're not strong enough. You are a disgrace.
Beat weapon. Why? I don't want to. Like drive impact.
Have enough monies.
Thanks, Marshall. Oops. Fine. Oh, mistakes were made. Okay.
A fist not prepared to take life is a fist that cannot pierce the heavens.
That was an experience. I like carving this. It's first aid meds.
Akuma wins!
I suppose I could go on A rank this, just like not today. How many of these do I need? Probably like 5, realistically speaking. In before you only need 1. Be very upset if you only needed 1. Where is... Oh. We need to talk to the mans first. Fine. Fine. Alright. Tomorrow-ish. Oh. There we go. Tomorrow I'll try to get an A rank on that. If I need more tickets. No, I'll get the A rank regardless. And if I need more tickets. If I don't need more tickets, who cares? I'll get the A. Just for completion's sake. And then... probably more testing.
Is the deed done?
Yes.
The intent to kill lies at the core of martial arts. And martial arts without its core is a brittle thing. However, that killing intent has been by your creed. No, by your convictions sublimated. Though the paths you walk may differ, your smile seems an echo of his. Very well.
Well then,
You have held fast to your creed to the last. This farce of master and pupil has ended.
Sir.
pupil?
A single strike must be trained 1,000, 10,000 times. That is the only way forward.
May your journey be safe.
To cease training is to invite weakness, Hunter.
Wow. Cool. All right. Yeah, that'll do it for me for today. I was... And I went to the wrong area. What can you expect from me? Alright. So, what have we learned? The maximize thing does not matter at all. Random Marshu is really funny. And I don't hate Wilds as much as I thought I would. Long term. Which is interesting. Not the lessons I thought I would learn, but it is what it is. What does that mean going forward? I will try to get a more consistent schedule going and try to be live at around this time. Ish. I'll also try to dual stream to Twitch, because you can do a lot of shenanigans with the bots over there that YouTube just doesn't allow. But for now, I am both tired and hungry. I'll go fix those things first. And then Friday, as per usual, a new thing. Well, just... This one is probably just talking about uptimes. I don't know how long I can stretch making... Pretty much just saying that nothing really changed. Nothing of value changed. I don't know. Maybe I could do a little bit more of a personal thing and talk about what I would like to change. And what those changes would mean, just as a theoretical. I'll probably think about that a bit more tomorrow-ish. Yeah, but for now, I'm gonna call it. Thanks a lot of you for hanging out. It was very fun. And I'll see you next time.